ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. My name is Tane Hall, and I am an anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry titans to share their experiences, thoughts, knowledge, best practices with one another, as well as with upcoming future leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings acquired by our industry leaders. We also hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leader interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such visionaries on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings, great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone by identifying, nurturing, and using the trade secrets that are proven success formulas for so many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such corporate giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Sunil Haribal. He's a distinguished sales and training consultant with a remarkable career spanning over 2 decades. His impressive track record, unwavering commitment, and deep passion for coaching and developing individuals have set him apart as a leading authority in his field. Having begun his journey in sales in 2021 with Procter and Gamble, he has reached the pinnacle of success as an international trainer, specializing in consulting, sales training, assessment and development centers, and coaching and serving a vast clientele, including some large conglomerates. We welcome you on the show, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Our viewers would like to know about your career milestones so far.
Well, actually, I was the national training manager for Procter and Gamble. That was from the period 91 to 95, where we were almost having about 450 sales force, which is fairly large across levels. And so that I think was a very big assignment in my career milestones. And I was also lucky to be a part of the team which was responsible for setting up P&G Vietnam sales team. When P&G Vietnam was formed in 1995, I was assigned to be there to help set up the sales team. So it involved not only training, coaching, and also involved in implementing whatever we had trained them. So the best part was that in a short stint, I learned Vietnamese language. Wow. And I could actually train Vietnamese people in Vietnamese language because their English was not so good.
Okay.
While we did have one translator, but I acquired the language, common words, something, and so that it would appeal to them. And that made a big difference.
Yeah.
In fact, when I was about to come back to India, people were very emotional that they had to let me go. Yeah. My functional boss in P&G Vietnam, he wrote in my send-off letter, Sunil mastered Vietnamese in 3 years, in a short period, and he actually taught Vietnamese in Vietnam. That I think is a very remarkable. I feel proud.
100%, sir. And not an easy language.
Well, I think any language as a salesperson and as a trainer, you need to learn so that you connect.
True.
That's the reason why staying there makes a difference. You go to the market, you visit them, you learn easily. It's not a tough task.
Yeah.
See, as regards my personal career, I'm more proud of my people's achievement whom I've trained. Okay, there are a lot of people who have joined me as youngsters. Today are heading, companies, big companies, P&G and non-P&G companies also. And I've been in business for almost now 21 years as a training consultant. So there are a lot of people who still say to me, "Oh, I remember I learned from you." That, is my career height, I would say. They acknowledge whatever small role I would have had to play. I do feel that, it's a proud moment when you see people developed by you reaching pinnacles. Yeah. That's the, that's what is, I feel lucky to have done, and people do recognize that.
So given the demanding nature of your field, catering to specific needs of clients, etc., what are some ways that you keep up with your regular challenges?
See, all my clients are very diverse. I work for P&G, but I work for, as a consultant with different categories of. So when I work with clients, I feel, I'm a part of their business. I'm not a partner. I feel I'm a part of the business. So what happens is I start thinking from the company's point of view, as if I'm the company's customer, company's consumers, company's people. So I am more like them rather than an outsider for that company. So that gives me a unique advantage is because I think what is right for them. So each of my program or intervention is different for every company. It is not one size that fits all. So when you start thinking about the customers, you then are a part of them. You are not an outside party.
Yeah.
So each of the programs which I create, some of the clients give me total freedom because they have had me as a subject matter expert. So they don't even ask for suggestion. I just ask them, okay, you do this, you do this. So that the trust is there, and I always do it in their interest, as if I'm the client and how do I do it. So that gives me a unique, connect with my partners.
Yeah.
So I call it like moving from a partner to a part. That's my So it's a different experience, and so in that way there are no challenges, and so you maintain these clients for long, 8 years, 10 years, because they have hired me as a subject matter expert, but I create programs for them along with them. We go to the market with them, understand their situations, how their consumers buy, how their customers do. When I say customers, means the channel partners or whoever, influencers. So that working like a customer itself is a great. So there are no challenges as such. I enjoy doing that, and they enjoy having my services.
Sir, what is your advice for our viewers who are future leaders in the corporate world?
Well, I think there are, if you really say advice, I think we need the companies, especially large companies. Of course, it's not my own saying, I've heard, but I believe in this is you take care of your employees, and the employees take care of business. Many companies try to take care of their business. Leave to the people whom they have hired. Take care of them, and automatically they will take care of the business. The couple of things which I would like to add is that, what I believe is that always do the right things for long-term good. There are no shortcuts. Do the right things and you will get the best. Take value-based decisions. Don't decide based on business. Take value-based long-term, decisions. Because, if you take value-based decisions, then there are no hard decisions. You can take good decision all the time and the right decision which will impact long-term. See, I was in P&G. So P&G was a value-based company. So we learned, that at the lowest level also I could take a decision because my decisions were based on values. See, I'm a part of the Rotary, and in Rotary, we always have this something four-way test. I don't know if you would have heard some Rotarian or somebody. It's a very powerful decision-making tool.
Okay.
If you put these four-way test into your work and business, any company, any business will do much longer. So the four-way test, as Rotary says, is of the things we think, say, or do. Put them through these 4 questions. First question is it the truth? Is it the truth? What you're saying or what you're doing, thinking, is it the truth? Is it fair? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? And 4th, will it be beneficial to all concerned? So any of these answers saying no, then you don't do it. So that's how, if you follow these value-based decisions, every company will go long. It covers everything from good governance to, long-term business, sustainability, anything you can say is covered in this 4-way test. So that's how I believe the company should work on some real ethics. If you have to be long-term, do it long-term. You're not a fly-by-night operator, you do it, then go. So do it well, do it long-term. Let all your decisions be based on values. That's the only suggestion which I have.
So what piqued your interest in ESG and corporate governance?
Okay, it's a good question. I think these are part of the value systems which you build. The entire gamut of ESG is nothing but these come from your childhood or your early days. People will learn, but for those who have imbibed that in their childhood, for me, I was lucky. My family was a middle class family. We really believed in compliance, doing the right things, doing long term things. When I
Yes.
was young, there was a club called Savio Club here, which I'm very
Okay.
proud to say, which not many people may know, but people of Savio Club will know. It was here in Matunga. I'll just
Okay.
take 2 minutes to explain about this.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
We were just kids from 6 to pre-college kids as a part of this group, very strong group in Matunga. Those days we used to run fun fairs. We used to run a lot of programs which will help others. When I say others, means slums around Matunga. We would go to Dharavi and get clothes stitched for them, helping people. If there was an Odisha flood, we would go and collect money for money, clothes, uh, utensils, paper, and actually send it to them. So this helping and caring for others is really what we. Unfortunately, I got a company. My first company was PNG, and
Hmm.
PNG, the ESG concept is nothing new. It may be a buzzword now, but PNG always believed in environment, social benefits. In fact, we were the best taken care of employees. I think if any company takes care of people, it's nothing other than PNG.
PNG.
In fact, it is one thing which always believed in long term. That 23 years of that PNG added to my values. Further on, I continued to be a part of Rotary. In 2000, I joined Rotary. So Rotary also believes in these long term things. In fact,
Okay.
what does Rotary teach us is caring for others. When you care for others, you have to first take care of yourself, your people, your business, your stakeholders. I think that's what brought me to ESG. Because I believe in that. It's not that I want to do because there is some market demand or something. It's a way of life. Caring for others, compliance, doing good for all your stakeholders. We also take needy, poor as stakeholders because they will somewhere they're going to impact our lives.
Yeah.
The more we help, so that's unfortunately even my clients with whom I work mostly, they believe in these kind of values. So ESG and governance basically nothing but taking care of people, good policies, long term
Yeah.
decision, take care of all your not only direct stakeholders but indirect stakeholders. That so that's how I'm a part of. I've been a. It's not today. I have shown interest and what.
Yes.
Been always there. Been always.
So, as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
I think one of the things, like I said, is a genuine care of others.
Yeah.
Not own business, own profit or anything. Genuinely caring for others is the is the one thing that will bring me to I can bring to the table. How do you take care of your stakeholders? I'll give you
Yeah.
just one example. I'll give you. Way back in 1998 or 1998, closer to 98, 98, 99,
Okay.
while I was still in PNG, PNG changed the route to market or the go-to-market strategy. So before that, I was handling Gujarat. And in Gujarat, there were about 220 well-established old distributors PNG. Now, since the PNG company changed its strategy, we had to remove each and every one of them without paying them any compensation. Now, it is not an easy task for some 220 people who are doing business with the company and request them to to leave this business. It was a challenge, but it felt so natural for us. I mean, we went through without any issues. What was the reason? Because prior to that, we were really they were the stakeholders. We really took very good care of them. We solved all their problems. We were taking care. They were seeing us in action.
Yeah.
So this was one action which was not in their interest, but they repaid by repaying our care on them. He said, okay, aap bol rahe ho, to we will, we will leave.
Yeah.
Sometimes they became emotional, I remember a distributor in Bharuch, who, we had a long meeting and we told him, you will have to leave PNG business. So he, at night, 10 o'clock, he came out of his shop. We were inside and we came out. He hugged me. He said, sir, you're doing such a tough task. To give is always easy, but to take away is very difficult, and you're doing it so well. So that, because we cared for them and they were the stakeholders. So be it the employee, the employee's family, anybody is a stakeholder. Customer, consumers are definitely there. Shareholders are there, but even we have to take care of every stakeholder. I think that's what I will bring to the table as a, how do we take care of your, every stakeholder, however small they are, however you may not see them important, but they are important. I think that will be useful to, wherever I get associated, if and when. And of course, talking about values and living those values, because values bring the companies to, just to give you the story of Herbert Taylor, I talked to her about the four-way test of Rotary. It was actually done by one businessman called Herbert Taylor, who also happened to be a Rotarian.
Okay.
Later on, many years later, he became the Rotary International President. But in 1932, he was owning a cookware company, aluminum cookware.
Okay.
That time, the markets and, the very bad situation was bad, industry was bad. So he was sitting in his table and the business was going slumping down. So he said, what should I do? So he just wrote down these four questions. And he told all his employees to behave in that way. Earlier, his salespeople would, sometimes try to fool the customers, sometimes try to, wrong promises. So he said, no more doing that. Just follow these, every employee, and he himself practiced it. I think within 2 years, the company fortunes turned around and they became most profitable because of following this four-way test. I think value-based work always brings every company, however small or big, to grow, unconditioned. It just goes. Because people see you doing the right things.
Yeah.
That's what we, I believe we all need to do. To do the right things for long term. Whether the government asks for it or not, whether there is a rule, section, so and so is there or not, do it. Sections have come later. Somebody wrote them first. Somebody wrote them first.
Exactly.
You don't need to remember the sections here. We have to just do the right things. That's what I truly believe in. And that's what I've been influencing through the Rotary also over so many 20 years now. That's what I would have to say in this question.
So what are some of the most remarkable changes you have seen in your field with changes in technology, and what changes do you expect to see in the future with the advent of IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, Web 3.0?
Web 3 will come, Web 4 will come. Technology will keep coming in.
That is true.
I think technology has impacted every field. So also it has affected in the training field or, people development or the way people do business. There is no way technology will not impact it. In fact, COVID expedited the technological change. So see, now what has happened is everything is come to your mobile and people's attention and patience has gone down. So is it the case with training? Gone are the days when people would like to, sit for 3 days, 4 days seminars and learn. They want instant. Yeah, they want. So the focus will shift from training to learning. We have to market learning. We cannot. Training is like a intervention. Unless it comes to them, they want to do it. And for that, it is important that they use technology. And best technology, whatever it is, will have to come on the mobile now. Because nobody even opens computers unless they are absolutely required to open a computer. So all the technological, I have not heard about blockchain, what it is, but I'm sure AI and machine learning are going to impact training fields. Also, how the business 100%. Will be done. All the commodities will largely get sold on phone or instantly.
Yeah.
People are going to travel less for buying commodity like products,
Yeah.
and logistics will be very important in all this. How do you bring down efficiency in booking the order or servicing them? Of course, specialized products will still require a lot of efforts to do, but technology will impact everything.
100. Sir, as you know, we're building a community here of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. What are your thoughts about the initiative taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Hemal Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
I think it's a wonderful initiative. It will help knowledge dissemination faster, much faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, people who are hungry to get information or experts, it will provide the same common platform. So I think when you have a platform like this, corporates will be able to seek out, assess good subject matter experts. They will know who is good at what, why is he good. Similarly, the matter experts and even the industrial experts will learn from each other. So there is so much to learn, and
True.
your horizon is going to horizon of enlarge like anything. That's why I said it will be focused on learning. So people will die to learn, and whatever best platform is like you're giving, people will reach out there. So this kind of platform will definitely help. All the seminars, a lot of seminars we attend. Why? Because we get a platform to listen to. Yeah. So same way, I think WDC is doing a great work. So I hope we'll be also able to leverage it and get to learn as much we can and help our clients as much as we can.
Great, sir. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will greatly inspire future leaders. Thank you so much for joining us today and wish you the best for your future endeavors. Moreover, trust that this initiative by Directors Institute has unquestionably expanded the participants' understanding and enriched their minds. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for this. All the best to you too.
Have a great day ahead.